everyone, welcome back to another video. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you do that and give this video a like as well. Let's get right into it. Today I'm going to start by applying a base coat to all these nails. I'm going to be creating a golden cow print design, super easy to do. So if you're kind of just getting into nail art or something, it looks complicated once you put all the nails together, but it's really easy to achieve. So after all the base coat is on, I'm going to apply 2 coats of my white micarta polish to all of the nails, and I'll cure each layer for 60 seconds in the lamp. I did prep these nails. I just filed them. I just filed the surface of them a little bit, just because I felt like practicing a little bit, I guess. So that's what happened there. Once 2 coats of polish is applied to all the nails, I'm going to put the cow print on all of the nails except the ring finger. That's going to be my accent nail. So to achieve the cow print, I'm going to start off by filling in the nail with some bigger blobs. Like, if you know what a cow looks like, which most people do, I guess. You might not, no judgment, but my advice would be to look at a picture of a cow when creating this look. Don't try to look at other pictures of nails. You'll probably get the best result by looking at actual cow print. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I'm going to start by filling in the bigger blobs first. Like, they're basically very ununiform blobs. Like, don't try to make them too perfect, but don't try to make them too wiggly at the same time. Like, you want a happy medium in there, a good balance. But after I did the big blobs, I did just flash cure them for 5 to 10 seconds. And then when they were done, you'll see me go in and start filling in some of the white with medium-sized blobs. And then finally, I'll end off with smaller little tiny dots. And even the little dots aren't perfect little tiny dots. Like, I tried to add some blobbiness to them too. And after I was done with all the cow print, I cured the black for a good 60 seconds. So after the cow print is all cured and everything, I'm gonna go on with a top coat. And this top coat is going to help the gold foil that I'm going to apply adhere to the nail. Usually I apply this, and when I do it on my own nails, I will not apply the top coat first, just because I'm kind of always in a rush and I just want to get through it as quick as I can. And I'm constantly picking at my nails as well, and I find I can always easily pick up that foil. So recently I tried putting the top coat first and then my foil, and it held a lot better. So I do recommend that if you're doing nail art with any type of loose leaf foil like this, silver, gold, whatever color you're using, it will help it adhere to the nail better. It will hold it down. So I'm not curing the top coat, I'm just applying the foil right to the uncured top coat, because if I cure it, then what's the point? There might be a little residual layer to help it stick, but it will not help it adhere as well as applying it to an uncured top coat. So after I applied the foil, I only applied a little tiny bit, like 3-4 pieces to each nail. And then I'm going to go over that with the top coat. And I tried to like really brush it right into all the grooves of the foil, just filling in anywhere that might be sticking up. So then I'll cure that for 60 seconds and I'll jump right into the accent finger. And for this, I'm going to be applying some gold studs. So I went in with my polygel first, and I did apply that with my little spatula thing I got there that you can see. And I'll just move it around to where I want it a little bit with the spatula, and then once it's in the general area that I want it, I'll go in with a polygel brush dipped in some Young Nail Swipe, and that will just help me move the polygel around with the brush without the polygel getting in my brush. Heads up, there's already cured polygel in this brush, but since I'm not actually using it to like sculpt a nail out of polygel or anything, and I'm just using it to move around this little bit to apply the stones, I don't care. I'm gonna use it anyway. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of pat that around and make sure it's not too thick looking, and I'll kind of blend it into the rest of the nail a little bit. And before I cure the polygel, I'll go right over it with a top coat. And then again, before I cure the polygel or the top coat, all of that is left uncured. And I'll go right on with my stones and gems, whatever you want to call them. Rhinestones, I don't know. Everyone calls them something different, so whatever you want to call them, I'm gonna place them on the nail, onto the uncured product. And if you are using this method to apply your bling, move rather quickly, because the stones might start to move a little bit and drift from their placement. So the quicker you move, the less you will have to keep fidgeting with before you cure, if you know what I'm saying here. So after I did place all of those stones, I popped it in the lamp for 60 seconds. And I finished off with a top coat. So I did insert some, or a picture and video of the final look at the end of the video, so stick around for that. And again, if you haven't subscribed, I would appreciate it if you did that. And if you found this video helpful, give it a like. Also follow me on Instagram, nailsbycc_04, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
Just adding a quick voiceover because I forgot to mention that I did take a hand file and quickly neaten up the free edge of these nails. The polish was just a little tiny bit lumpy around the very edge, so just to crisp it up and make it look clean, I used a hand file for that.